You have a picture with you.
Vous avez une photo avec vous.
And you believe that that is the woman that you want to marry.
Et vous croyez fermement que c'est la femme que vous voulez épouser.
They told you this is the woman you should marry.
On vous a dit que c'est celle que vous allez épouser.
I will disagree.
Je ne suis pas
I will
d'accord.
disagree.
Voilà les larmes de joie. Ça fait 1 an. Et aujourd'hui, Dieu a répondu aux prières de cette famille, de ces enfants, qui ont enfin retrouvé les mamans. Vous pouvez voir sur votre écran.
During the prophetic service of the Ark of God's Covenant Ministry, the man of God Apostle John Chi moves in the midst of the congregation and the Spirit of God leads him to give messages of prophecy. As the Bible clearly states in Hosea chapter 4 verse 6, "My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge." God has promised not to leave his people in darkness. Jesus Christ is the light of the world, and whoever follows him shall never walk in darkness.
You have a picture with you.
Vous avez une photo avec vous.
And you believe that that is the woman that you want to marry.
Et vous croyez fermement que c'est la femme que vous voulez épouser.
They told you this is the woman you should marry.
On vous a dit que c'est celle que vous allez épouser.
I will disagree.
Je ne suis
I
pas
will
d'accord.
disagree. I want you to go back to the mother of your 2 children.
J'aimerais que tu retournes voir la mère de tes 2 enfants.
Go back to the mother of your 2 children.
Retournez voir la mère de vos 2 enfants.
She is your wife.
Elle est votre épouse.
Thank you. Thank you, man of God. Thank you.
Disconnecting the problems from the roots, thereby releasing them to the people perish.
My name is Felix Bisson Agbo. I'm from Limbe. I came here today to confirm the prophecy that man of God gave me last Sunday. The prophecy that man of God gave to me that, brother, you came with a picture with you. That a lady that you want to marry, I disagree with you, is not your wife. That you should go back to your mother of your 2 kids. She is your wife. It all started around 2015. I met the mother of my kids in Manfi. We love each other. Even things were difficult, but we were managing. So actually, I traveled to China. So about 1 year in China, I was repatriated. So when I repatriated, I came back. So I called her. We started again. Along the line, we have our kids. But she was not a Christian. I told her that I want you to follow me to church because you are a Muslim, but I'm a Christian. And she accepted. So all of us were going to church together, we fellowship together. So we have our 2nd kid, the girl. From there, I traveled now to Kenya. So after I traveled to Kenya, I started having some vision about her, like she's not the one that I have to marry.
And this is the area many are getting it wrong. Because you see a vision or a revelation, a dream.
Parce que vous voyez une vision, une révélation ou un rêve.
That does not mean it comes from God. As a child of God, pray over it.
Ça ne veut pas dire que ça vient de Dieu.
Everything you see should be subject to confirmation.
Tout ce que vous verrez doit être sujet à une confirmation.
And you said she was not a Christian.
Yes, man of God.
Elle n'était pas chrétienne.
Means you converted her to Christianity.
Yes, man of God.
Vous l'avez convertie en chrétienne.
So one day, I just stood up, I gathered the courage, I just called her. I said, please, I want us to quit this relationship. I'm no longer there again. So when I called her, her sister told me that she fainted, she collapsed. I told her sister that it's her business. I'm not there anymore. There's no affection again with me and her. So I moved on now to Vietnam. So after I moved on to Vietnam, I decided, says, no, I have to settle down. I have to come home to look for a wife to marry. So I decided to call my man of God. She sent me about 3 different photos. She said, okay, go ahead and pray. Choose. Then you let me know. So I select one of them. The picture that the man of God mentioned, I was holding in my hand last week Sunday. So I choose her. I came home last year, 2019. So I met my man of God. He introduced me, the lady. From there, we were like into a courtship for 3 months. So by doing that courtship, I started to see some like her character, some kind of styles, it was not going. I went to another church. I met another man of God, another prophet. He told me that the lady that you want to marry is not your wife. I went to another prophet. They told me that it's your wife. I was just confused. I said, what is going on with me? So I went to the village to go and meet my mom. I explained everything to my mom. My mom said, don't worry, I will look for you a wife. So my mom brought me 2 again.
Your mom brought 2 again.
Yeah, for me.
Votre mère vous a ramené 2 autres.
So that's where I know that my life is finished. I started asking myself, what is wrong with me? So I was very confused. I have more than 4 girls to marry. What is wrong with me? So I sat down one day. I said, let me look for higher grace to see if I have solution with this matter. Since I've already made up my mind that I want to marry that one, the man of God prophesied that the photo I have. So I said, okay, let me just come to church, and if man of God just can just prophesy anything, or let me just have a blessing that go me back. So man of God looked at my case. I was at shock. He said, you have a picture with you, a lady that you want to marry, but I disagree with you. Go back to the mother of your kids. My God, I was shocked. I fell. I started crying because I don't know how to come to even to go back because I have hurt her a lot. So that is why I fell down. I was crying. As if this man can mention this because it means there's grace in this house. When I came last year, the mother of my kids heard that I am around. She came. He bring the kids along with her. I drove her away. So because I knew that I already have a lady that I'm coming to marry her, I took the kid and give to my elder sister. We cater for them.
So you took the kid from her?
Yes, man of God. The kids are now with my sister.
For how long has this been?
For close to 1 year now. That day she cried, she fell, she was crying. I said, I don't want you. I said, go away from my life.
What was the intention of sending her away?
My intention, I know that I will not marry her again. So
You will not marry her again?
yes. That's why I decided to send her away. So all along, my life was just like stagnant because of all these controversies of all these things. That's why I decided to say, let me come to seek the face of God of all these problems.
So do you realize that she suffered with you? And that you have caused her so much?
Yes, man of God, I realized it, that because from the beginning, it was not easy, and she was there for me in good times and hard times. Man of God, please help me to bring us back, to bring the family back. Please, man of God, I'm going down with my knees.
Alors
Please help me.
il implore l'aide de l'homme de Dieu afin que l'homme de Dieu puisse réconcilier sa famille.
So since when did you see her last?
Depuis quand l'avez-vous?
Since last year.
Last year.
Yes, man of God.
Il ne l'a revue que depuis l'année passée.
So will you be happy to see her now?
Serez-vous content
Yes,
de
man of
la
God, be
voir?
happy.
Madame, come.
Madame, veuillez sortir.